Hey guys, it's Jaden. Welcome back to a brand new video, and this time it's F1 2013 Career Mode. And we are in Austin for the American Grand Prix, Circuit of the Americas. Awesome track, fantastic to drive around. And we start pole yet again for 2 races in a row. There's a 42% chance of a shower, so let's hope the rain don't fall. Let's load our setup. So we're running 3-1 in the aerodynamics, 51-49 balance for the brakes. Bring that down to 8. Suspensions are suspension. I'll go back to the suspension. It's 1-1-11-11. Gearboxes are wonky. We've got 1 engine left, and we're going to use that in Brazil. And yeah, alignment's going to the same for the rest of the season. So we're stopping on lap 6 for prime tyres, as we have one more race with Toro Rosso team, as we have signed a contract and we are off to a new team next season. But can William win here in Austin? We'll see you in Madrid. Alright, so William on pole. Second is Nico Rosberg, and John Eric Vernon in 18th. Five lights. And away we go here in Austin, Texas. The run up to turn 1. What the hell are you doing, Rosberg? As we pull out in position 1, going a long way round on the outside of turn 1. The circuit is so fun to drive around on this game. Got Alonso now into second. So that exit's going to hurt us, as Alonso's has the better straight line speed car at the moment. Well, has for the whole season. Going to leave him space on the outside. Later on the brakes there. And more confident on the brakes than Alonso. Back end stepping out on us in that braking zone there. I've had trouble with this part of the racetrack all weekend. Settle into a groove here. So Alonso having a look down the inside at the final corner, but then rethinking about it and has gone back to position 4. So chance of a shower in 15 minutes time, I hope not. As we run wide again at turn 1. So Williams had his manager with him at every Grand Prix since India. And William just signed a contract last night after qualifying, and he's now moving teams. And they could win a Constructors' Championship race here. So head down to this corner. So William off to a new team next season, in the 2014 season. And during his summer break, he's going to head back to the land of back to Australia, the land of Oz, the great country that is Australia. So Rosberg now right on the back of us as we're coming to the final corner. Pretty good exit that one, actually, surprisingly. But yeah, William looking forward to his new challenge, because he's going to have a German as his teammate. And as Webber sets the fastest lap of the race, William will tell. We will tell you in Brazil what team. As William doesn't want me to say anything yet. No one knows but Red Bull Racing. Or no one knows. I don't know why I said Red Bull Racing. But Red Bull Racing knows, because obviously William is their young driver. Well, he came up through the Young Drivers program, so they've got to know as well. So there's two detection zones here in Austin. The main straight, which we're coming up to now, and the long back straight heading into turn 12, I think it is. So Webber pitting in sometimes in the next 5 laps, according to Andy, our race engineer. It is hard to hit that apex right, because it's a blind corner. So you got to get your braking right, then you got to get your turning in right. Because you can turn too late and miss the apex clearly, like we have in the opening 2 laps. Like we did in the opening 2 laps. Or you're just going to cut the corner. But with Daniel Ricciardo coming back in the Toro Rosso next season, it's going to be good to have Daniel back on the grid. Of course, for real life, Daniel Ricciardo's off to Red Bull Racing to replace Mark Webber. As we're going to leave Rosberg room to take the inside line. Going to do the undercut. We might try that back on us. Leaving enough room on the outside. Oh, he does try to make the move, but we lost the back end. Oh no, he spun. And we have a penalty. So how did this happen? Alright, so ran deep. And he's like, spun it. Okay, so we rewind it back to there. And the Rosberg has hit us either way, he's hit us and he spun this time. We absolutely did nothing wrong there. So Rosberg spun around, William not happy. So, almost hit the apex, but wasn't the greatest exit either. So Webber right on us now. We have to leave him some room, but going into this part of the circuit, he's done a back off. That was probably a wise move there from Mark. So William has, while he's been in Britain, of course, last year and a couple of years before that, he was racing GP2 and GP3. And then this year got the gig with Toro Rosso. Of course, had to drive an F1 car at Abu Dhabi at the end of 2012 for Young Drivers Test. As Webber goes down the inside, we have to stay around the outside. Oh, on the marbles, we're going to leave Webber enough room on the outside. Webber was too far, wasn't far enough up to get the undercut. Oh, some awesome racing going on here between the two Australians out in front. And Webber has gone back to third. So we're pinning in this lap, going onto the prime tyres. So accidentally get the corner cut warning. This truck's actually not too bad for tyre wear. So coming down to 10 and 11. Onto the back straight. So little Alonso going the inside. Oh, we've just overshot that corner. Oh wow, Webber so close to almost getting taken out there. So we've got 4+ laps worth of fuel, so we've done a lot of fuel saving. That bad exit matters, vulnerable to Webber and Alonso now. So we're coming in this lap. Cut the corner there by accident. Didn't mean to though. As Alonso follows us into the pit lane. On go the prime tyres. Oh no, we're being held up. Oh no, the slowest pit stop of the season. 7 seconds. So Ferrari also got a better pit stop than us, so did everyone else. So they're going to race it away now, so we're not going to regain the lead. It's not cool from the Toro Rosso boys. I think they're happy with what happened, obviously with William changing teams. So it rained around 5 minutes, and now I actually do hope the rain does fall. So we should have DRS on Nico Rosberg here. We do. Hitting 7th gear quite early there. Dive down the inside, have a look, didn't quite work. There's contact there, but we get out of that one. And now we make the move stick, and we're up into P11. Oh, cut the corner there. So we don't have DRS on the car ahead of us. Okay, we had a really bad pit stop if we're pulling out behind all these cars. So we're up to position 6 now. Also the first sector we've been freaking out all weekend. We've been okay in the second sector, but not the third. So Alonso getting back past us. So Adrian Siddle in the lead. How does Adrian Siddle come out in front of everyone? And we're in the second. What? We made that move stick on Webber there perfectly. Now it's all about getting the German. Well, I think he's German. And he peels off into the pit lane. Okay, so we pull it in the lead now. We don't get DRS, but wow. Out of all of that, we pull it in the lead. Alright, so we got a penalty there for corner cutting. Survived that one. And that one. So up 9 of 14 here in Austin, Texas. Now starting to rain as we run wide at turn 11. So that meant Webber had a bad exit off turn 11 onto the big long straight, so he's having to defend from Alonso. Now I hope it stops raining. So 2 seconds back to Webber. So the rain's starting to affect the traction now. It's getting really sideways coming out of all the corners. Back end keeps stepping out in most of the corners.
Okay, Mum.
So we survived the last corner. Webber holding off Raikkonen. Hopefully it doesn't rain where we have to do another pit stop. If this was a 50% race distance, we probably have to do another pit stop. So Raikkonen and Alonso both have got past Mark Webber. So where's Webber gone? Not sure at all. I think Raikkonen's just a... Oh no. Great, just what we needed. We're pulling away from them too. We're like 3 seconds ahead, and also that 3 seconds, the all important 3 seconds that we had, is now been gone. The one little tiny mistake. So it's about 5 laps to go remaining in the Austin Grand Prix, the American Grand Prix. So 4 laps to go now. So 7 tenths is the gap between William and Raikkonen. The back end stepped out over the top there. The tyres wearing out and the rain coming into effect now. Not what you want. So if you win this, that is a goddamn good result, starting from pole. We've won every race since Monza. So I don't think it's wet enough for intermediate tyres. There's spray coming off the tyres, but I don't think it's wet enough for the intermediates. I mean, we could do the gamble, but no one's going into the pit lane, so what's the point? So we head up to turn 1 now. Raikkonen with DRS. I think this lap will come in for intermediates, depending on how bad the track gets. So the last 3 laps of the race. It's all important now as the rain is starting to actually affect the racetrack and the lap times. I mean, if you touch the curb, that's it, you're gone, really, because it's... So I'm pretty sure DRS will still be enabled. Pretty goddamn sure, yeah it is. That's not enough. And again we overshoot that corner, so we're going to use a flashback that time. So I think we should come in for intermediate tyres. It's starting to get really wet. Right there. So we're going to come in this lap for intermediate tyres. But before we do that, is anyone else on intermediate tyres down the field? No. Okay, so... yeah, so we're going to do that. So pretty sure it's going to become undrivable in about 2 seconds. So unless we just stay on a racing line, then we should be alright. So yeah, should have just done our pit stop. So we're going to come in this lap for intermediate tyres. So no DRS till the rain. Wow. Rosberg now back to second. Yeah, so it is undrivable now, this track. Flashback. So we just rev everything we could out of that. So we're all in for intermediate tyres now. Oh, not again. Alright, so we need to jump all of these guys. All important to do it. I don't think we will now. Yeah, so we're probably going to get fourth now. But if we do, that doesn't really matter because the championship has been wrapped up. Just we don't care anymore. So should have went in last lap. We wouldn't have to deal with this. So Alonso's going to win this from Raikkonen and Hulkenberg maybe. If we can fire it down inside and get third place. Oh, there's contact. See if we can, how far we can, yeah. Oh, let's go from there. So we're up to third. So that is it. Sorry we couldn't get the win here in America, but we tried our hardest. Alonso wins from Kimi Raikkonen. William comes home in third, sorry. Whew, what a race. We lost 3 spots, but who cares, right? At least we finished on the podium. That's third on podium. Well done. Good race. So Rosberg retiring. Okay then. So Nico Hulkenberg had a time penalty. Wow. Alright, so we still have the championship lead. We're still in 4th in a Constructors' Championship. That's the way it's going to stay. Alright guys, thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. William will definitely appreciate the support. So go like his Facebook page, Mr. BT Films, for more updates. And we'll see you in Brazil. Till next time guys, thanks for watching. Bye.